What the fuck was that?
What's happening?
What the fuck is this? Okay, well, we got a package in front of us. Is this like some fan mail? Okay. Is that you, Craig? Speak. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? I SquatchZone, and those are some goodies for you. Now with that out of the way, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games, or games and no games?
Okay.
Hope the Gasly doesn't
Okay.
listen.
Well, first off, we don't know who the hell this is from. But
Did we just get did we get anthraxed?
dude, I have no fucking clue. Well, first off, let's see what's inside this fucking package. No, dude, it's a new pair of headphones. Dude,
You've
we're
been needing that.
I have. My other one's been being held together with bubblegum and scotch tape. Oh, dude, it's from our favorite witch. It's from Sky.
The Sky Witch?
Sky Witch. Is she above us right now or something?
How did she find us?
Dude, I have no idea.
I
Dude.
thought everyone got wiped out by the virus.
I don't know. 2 years could have done something. Maybe she's a mutant or something.
Maybe she lives in the clouds now. Maybe that's how she avoided it.
Dude, I bet the tarot cards already told her. She probably lived. She probably fucking lived for a while, you know. Well, hey, Skylar, if you're somehow listening to this, we very much appreciate the headphones. I appreciate it. I'm going to use these to my fullest advantage. I like them a lot. Yeah, as you can tell, they got that new plasticky smell.
Now he can do the peeking microphone joke.
I sure can. Let's start the episode now. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome. Episode 4. I can't even believe it. We're 4 episodes in. This joke is still going. Hello, one viewer out there. And, well, we knocked out all our other viewers are gone because we made too many true statements from liberals.
We made too many political statements at this point.
We did. We referenced the blue line. Fuck.
Did we talk about the Punisher yet?
No. Are we gonna start the cast like that?
Do you want to?
I think we should probably answer the question that it fucking asked us. All right, what did it say? Something about
something about bacon and video games.
Yeah, unlimited bacon and no games, or games and no game. I don't know what that second part is, but I don't know.
This question was kind of nonsensical. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, obviously, I'd have more games because I like bacon and all, but I get sick of it after 3 slices.
I mean, I like bacon too, probably more than you, but at the same time,
no games.
Listen, games are already expensive before the apocalypse happened, but now, could you imagine the inflation on those things?
Dude, I could not even imagine. They're probably like $62 at this point. I bet gas is already $3 at this point for all we know. Fuck, dude. That's...
Could you imagine?
Like a sweat. Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'd do. It's $40 to fill up my tank. If it gets anywhere over 45, I'm gonna have to scream simply.
Imagine charging $8 for a burger too.
Dude, that's too much. A burger, dude, that's just street food. It's already gonna give me the masa bites. Come on.
It's not even like a 5-star restaurant quality burger. Like, it's a burger you'd find at a restaurant.
You know what place is probably gonna have to save humanity? Burger King and Little Caesars. If Little Caesars goes to $6, I think it's over.
Burger King is single-handedly holding up the market with their monkey meat. On God,
dude. Honestly, I should get that place again. I think the food poisoning from my last incident is kind of starting to calm down.
Burger King?
I got it pretty bad last time.
I know you tell me this story every single time, but I confuse it with your other food poisoning stories, so I never remember
my other 5 other food poisoning stories.
Okay, can we make that the topic of this episode, because you get food poisoning an awful lot.
I do. Oh, and the second part of the question: games or no games? I got a bit of a fiery question. A bit of a hot take on this, I must say, but I will have to say games. I like games. I don't know if it's hard for you guys to take it in. Oh fuck! There goes another one of our viewers. But yes, I do choose games.
Do you think the voice module just fucked up and it meant like board games versus video games?
I wonder, but I'd probably choose video games. I like board games, but video games, that's where it's at.
The
It said
thing with
something about
board,
I don't know. It said something at the very end. I don't know.
the
Maybe
thing,
I don't know how we can get that sound to repeat, but go on.
the thing with board games is that you need like at least another person to play with them with. So like, if you're the only one there, you're shit out of luck. But with video games, you can just play those by yourself.
Exactly. Video games, you can just play some Breath of the Wild, just have a smiling old day. But board games, what are you gonna do? Play Yahtzee by yourself? Fucking, that's sad.
Like Peggy Hill.
Shut the fuck up. That's Boggle.
Oh yeah, what's the difference?
Everything. Yahtzee has dice, and Boggle has a rectangle.
And Boggle has the plastic thing you use to roll the dice, and Yahtzee has the cup.
I will never understand fucking women. No.
Well, there goes another one. There goes another
Fuck.
viewer.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
What are we?
You know what?
What are we in the negatives now?
I don't know. At this point, probably Bigfoot's gonna be our last viewer.
And even then, we're on a very thin ice with him.
Yeah, he's considering. Have we said too many things about him? I said he was a bit of a goofster in the first episode.
I mean, you already bought his merch yesterday, so
I did. I finally got my Squishmallow. I got Benny the Bigfoot, a 16-inch lovable big Bigfoot toy. I'm glad there's
And
more
he has-
Bigfoot representation.
and he has actual feet too. They
And he
gave him
does have
feet.
big fucking feet.
They gave him tootsies.
They did. I fucking love that detail. I didn't even realize that was there.
You didn't realize that until hours later.
No. Oh man, I'm very happy about that. I wish I made the feet a little bigger because it's Bigfoot.
He's the Bigfoot. He needs to have the gigantic floor slappers to go with that name.
The fucking floor slappers. God, how would you
Did
feel
you-
if someone went up to you and be like, yo, lady, nice floor slappers you got there.
You mean Peggy Hill?
Fuck off. Wait, you're not wrong.
Did you really never hear the term floor slappers
No.
until last
Until
night?
you. Yeah.
Dude, the floor slapper, remember that meme on TikTok where like people were like, "Oh, gonna try this new place, hope it's not mid." And then the camera pans back and they like completely tore up the entire area and their food container.
Oh
Like,
my
they-
god, yeah.
Like they absolutely hornswoggled the food.
I fucking love that name.
That's where that came from because for some reason people
Hornswoggle.
Yeah, because people would like have their feet in the shot too, so
I
people would
fucking
be like,
hate
"Ayo,
shit.
put them away."
Fucking feet. They're weird. Okay, no more feet talk. Back to food poisoning. So, Burger King. I was going antiquing and thrifting as I usually would. And I was very broke and hungry, so I decided to get myself a nice, delicious meal at Burger King for $3. No, I think it was a $2.24. It was a 8-piece nugget and a small fry. What more could you want? That's just happiness on wheels right there. I devoured the entire thing, and I should say it was in a bit of a shadier part of town. And I will say shadier parts of towns do have a little bit more iffy food, especially where we do live. So I ate the thing. I was going around. Oh man, my stomach was starting to feel. It was starting to feel a little funny. It was starting to have a little bit of a tickle.
There was a little bit of a war going on there.
There was a little war in there. All the fucking the tapeworm was fighting the monkey meat. It was
a
like
storm was a brewing, Doc.
There was a storm of brewing, and needless to say, when I was driving through my long, winding neighborhood, I had to shit. And this was like life or death situation. I felt my life was flashing before my eyes. Because I swear to God, the turtle was sticking out of my ass, and it was practically trying to crawl out.
That is fucking disgusting.
It was, but no, I was literally like in so much pain. I was like curling up in my car. I had to roll down the window. I was like, ah! And I was literally crying. I prayed to Saint Jude in that moment.
It's like the chest burster from Alien was gonna come out.
Dude, it felt like that. I rolled down my window and I actually started crying a little. It was so genuinely scary. I went home. I flopped that toilet open. I shot one fucking one silenced pistol into the toilet, and I was done for the day.
More like done for the week by the looks of it.
Oh, dude, I was empty for a fucking solid month. Dude, that monkey meat and those tapeworms collided together, and now I'm 20 pounds less.
You shot out your entire gut bacteria with that.
Yep, there's no more mucus in my stomach. I'm gonna slowly start melting away. The fact that our stomach acid is so strong that it can just melt through us if it weren't for the mucus in our tummies is so shocking to me. But it's kind of sick though.
Isn't that also a thing? Like, if you like get stabbed in like the wrong place, the gut acid will like melt you from the inside out
It'll
too.
melt the knife and make you fucking stronger.
It absorbs it.
It'll give you the extra iron you finally needed because you've been living under a fucking rock your whole life, you basement dwelling rock turd.
Or in a bunker for the last 2 years.
Fuck off. We got plenty of iron around us.
Like what?
The walls.
Yeah, because they have lead in them.
Yeah, that's why we're safe from the radiation.
I mean, there's also the water that drips down here from the nickel pipes from time to time.
Oh, it's so good. Nickel?
Yeah, you didn't know?
What do you mean, nickel? I thought all the
Yeah.
water was just a little spicy.
Oh, wait, I forgot! You're
I'm
allergic to
I'm
nickel!
allergic to nickel.
Maybe that's why you think. This episode of the SquatchZone is brought to you by the Land of Ooh. Come adventure in Ooh.
So good, so ripe, you have it all. You got candy on one side, ice on others, and beautiful green grass from the as far as the eye can see. Come on down. So good, it'll make you scream.
Please.
Please,
It's lonely.
please. There's a human. Well, fuck. Looks like there was a power outage. I don't know what the fuck Craig was thinking, but you know what? I think he got a little bit silly on us.
That was unexpected, Craig. That was genuinely kind of rude.
Dude, kind of rude, not gonna lie. Come on. What, this is a guest episode. We have Skylar's mic on the cast and her message. Come on.
You just plunge us into darkness with no warning after everything we've done for you.
Fuck. Come on, man. We feed you. We love you. Anyways, smells like eggs in here. Anyways,
Probably the sulfur.
yeah. I like the smell of sulfur. What are your thoughts on gas stations? Some people are like, "Oh, I love the smell of pumping gas and shit." What are your thoughts on it?
I still love the smell of gas, if I'm being honest.
You know what? It's not too bad. Just like a first little whiff of it. It's like, pumping some old pet in the old car.
Okay, but gas stations, do you mean like official gas stations, like the ones we go to, or like podunk gas stations in the middle of nowhere?
It depends, as long as there's gas.
Because, like, there's been like a weird romanticization of gas stations in recent years, and it's so
What?
funny to me.
What the fuck are
Like,
you talking about?
dude, there is a playlist in my new music playlist right now where the whole aesthetic of it is that you're on your way home, but you stopped at the gas station. And it's an entire playlist that theme.
Whoa.
It's really big in like the vaporwave and lo-fi communities, but like they
Interesting.
romanticize like the small things in life. It's kind of nice
I
to
kind
be
of like
honest.
that. I kind of
Yeah.
like that. That's lovely. Like, I always remember the gas station on our trip to California. It was called Texaco or Texaco, and it was in this place called Dateland. It was in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, but there was a ton of date trees, and they made a bunch of like date products, like date shakes and date jerky and all that shit. It was a very nice place, and they had a lot of good stuff. It was just a really nice gas station. And you know it's a great gas station when the register makes the Sonic the Hedgehog ring collection sound.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
god, the sonic ring sound.
Dude, the bathrooms are always so nice. There's a fucking museum built into it. And they had I was a very big Mountain Dew kid, as well as my cousin, and they always had the newest flavors of Mountain Dew, so that was always a good time.
Okay, you reminded me of something else. What were your opinions on like the kid museums?
I've only been to one. I think it was fun, but I kind of knew they were kind of ripping us off in a way.
Kid museums have a really, really weird place in my heart because, like, growing up, that was like the only place we would go to for field trips. So I've been to a lot of them.
Like such as what? What would they have?
Well, I can't remember the names of these places, but I remember there was one that we went to, like, unofficially. It was just a
Mhm.
bunch of kids and the teachers, and it was like dinosaurs and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
And there
Nice.
was another one where it was mostly centered on space and like science and the science of physics. So it was like a lot of like physics and space themed
Oh,
attractions.
nice. Yeah, I didn't really go to many of those. I went to the science place at one point, and they had like a ton of Legos there, and that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's exact. Or like fuck, what was that? Like when Lion Piper talk about like Kid Zone or stuff like that, or like
Oh yeah,
what's that one place everyone went to that I didn't go to where like you pretended to be like a business owner and it was like a whole town and everything?
BizTown.
Biztown, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
BizTown. Well, I
think
didn't
of Biz
go, but
think of Biztown with like a museum experience and it's kind of like that.
yeah, BizTown, for the record, is a, child-made society where basically you and your entire like grade will basically go. You all be assigned jobs, and yes, you will be assigned jobs. I was assigned a fucking tax attorney on this, like, and I was like, this is stupid. While there was kids who worked at the 7-Eleven who got to drink unlimited root beer floats. It's like, fuck this
Bro,
shit. I'm calling out. I did call
bro,
out.
you got assigned tax attorney when you could have been a 7-Eleven
Yeah,
employee?
everyone wanted to be the 7-Eleven employee because you literally got to make drinks for people with them, and like kids would spend their money and get those drinks. It was amazing.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is the perks of life. You quit your job at Target and let's go apply for night shift at a 7-Eleven
BizTown.
together.
Oh yeah, it's
Biztown.
7-Eleven.
At Biztown.
I want to work at BizTown. I want to be.
That's
I want to work at 7-Eleven. I remember
that's
I remember our one friend Pliper fucking no Pliers. Sorry. She really wanted to be the mayor, and her fucking everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna vote for you," and then like all her friends said that, and then like at the last minute, they all voted for like another one of her friends. You're like, sorry. It's like,
I remember that.
fucking hell.
That's the
I,
one story about Biztown I remember from her.
yeah, I didn't go. First off, my mom was a chaperone, and I was not having a good time in 5th grade. I was bullied a lot. I just did not have a good fucking time, and I had a lot of separation anxiety for some reason. I think we all go through that separation anxiety, and man, I was not having it that year.
Oh, absolutely. I went through that up until like 5th grade.
Oh, but hey, look at us now. We're on a bunker, 60 feet below.
Yeah, we're stuck inside all day.
But we got Craig. I love you, Craig. Oh, don't forget me.
Love you, Craig, except for when you're being a bitch and you turn off the power
Yeah, you
on us.
fucker. You turned yellow on us and you gave us a rectangle, but it was from our friend Sky, so I suppose that's okay. Fuck. But yeah, I really wanted to work at the 7-Eleven, but god damn it, they wouldn't let me. They
The
picked
way
me as
you
like some
guys
stupid tax attorney. It was random, for the record.
the way you guys describe this place is so dystopian to me because I've never heard of Biztown and I really want to see what this place looks like.
Oh man. We should look up images after this Squatch asked.
Can we go there like on a tour or
Dude,
something?
why not?
Does it even still exist?
I wonder. Holy shit. 2 years can
Because
do a number.
like, okay, we didn't have Biztown, but you know what we did have?
Dirt.
We had this like really weird, it was like a career development thing for like elementary school students. It was like it was like AZ something, but like basically these people from an agency would, I think you told me about this too. People would come in from like this agency or like company and they would do a bunch of like career oriented games and activities with the kids for the whole day and
That
everyone
sounds
looked
kind of
forward.
familiar.
Yeah, and everyone looked forward to it because it was a break from regular schedule, so you spent the whole day doing bullshit that didn't matter.
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
really. That sounds awesome. Not gonna lie, I wish I was in
yeah,
that.
Like you'd play like games and stuff, or like you get assigned a job. Like you get assigned a job as like a firefighter or like a
What?
doctor, and then you play a game based around that
Wait,
role.
it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
Ah!
Let me look it up. I remember way too much about that place.
I remember this one guy who came into my kindergarten class. This guy looked like Weird Al. You know, for all we know, it could have been Weird Al. And he came in wearing a tie-dye t-shirt, and he had a little fucking play set, and he started singing Bingo. All right, so here's Bingo. Here's Bingo the dog. Is Bingo a dog? I don't know, but I will always consider him a dog. And he was showing, like, he had like a little farm set, and he was like, look, Bingo's jumping over the fence. And he was like, Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh. What the fuck is that memory? Who the hell was that guy?
It was just a random guy who came into your classroom.
Yeah. And then in the fourth grade, some like fucking artist came into our class. This guy, his name looked like his name would be Klaus. He was blonde. He had a fucking part to the right side. And, you know, for all we know, he either could have been a really famous artist or he could have just been like a college student they found on the street. Because our project, it's interesting. I still have it with me. We basically had to get a big old slab of clay, make it into a rectangle, and then just like make a bunch of designs on it. And that's it. They were just big slabs.
They had you making hieroglyphics.
Dude, dead ass. I still have it. I'll have to show you.
I'm trying to find what this stupid program was. Like, I can see the logo in my mind, but I don't remember the name of it.
Fucking Commodore. God damn it, this thing is so damn slow. Do we have dial-up down here? What do we got?
Well, I don't even know what we have. I thought we had Ethernet this whole time.
Well, I guess there's a reason why there's a big cord hanging out of the ceiling. It just plugs in. It goes up to the surface. We are below someone's house, I think, right?
I don't know. I only handled the paperwork side of this. Your actual job was to go scouting.
That's true, and I did blindfold both of us before we went in here, so I have no idea where the hell we are.
What was the purpose of that again? You told me there was a reason.
It was a surprise. It was a surprise, but I have no idea where the fuck our coordinates are.
I can see the logo so clearly. It's gonna bother me, but I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, it was basically just like a bullshit day for elementary school students.
Interesting, man. Interesting. We had a lot of weird people that came into our schools.
The artist thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. We had the
No
same
way.
thing too.
Oh, what? That's cool.
Like for some reason we didn't have an art teacher in school, so they have to bring in an art teacher who would be there for like an hour out of the day for every classroom.
Exactly. They're always really eccentric. Okay.
You got lucky. Mine were kind of boring.
Mine looked eccentric, but he was really dry.
Mine were just old white women.
Did you ever have to draw like a self-portrait? I don't know why schools made us do that so much, but I fucking hated it because I look really creepy in my drawings.
Why did they make us do the self-portraits? That's like the hardest thing to draw.
I know. I fucking hate self-portraits, and I look really weird in them when I draw it.
Dude, even in high school, I hated the self-portraits.
I can't draw eyes.
It's because there's like a really, really weird like
It's uncanny.
closeness when you're drawing your own face.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what I myself looks like.
That's the opposite. You know exactly what your face looks like, which makes it really, really awkward when you can't get it down onto paper the right way.
Unlocked memories.
Because like when you draw yourself, when you draw anything, if you're not good at drawing, it's not gonna look exactly the same. Like you're gonna have some weird mistakes here and there. So when you
Right.
draw your own face and it doesn't look the way you think you
Yeah.
look like, it's when you unlock Uncanny Valley for your own face.
Right. Exactly. It's because what you think you look like is not at all what you look like. You will never know what you look like
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you can't see yourself. Oh, but
And-
anyways, that unlocked a memory. So we were doing that in fourth grade, same class as eccentric terracotta man. We have little mirrors so we could like make our self portraits and shit. And I'm a bit of a quirky kid. I was a silly goose, man. I like to think I was, or I was getting a little more silly around that time. That's when I started my first YouTube channel, so I was feeling real confident and happy and shit. So I went up to grab a mirror. I was like, "Ooh, I got myself a mirror. I'm gonna draw myself. I'm gonna look so damn handsome." My teacher's like, "Steven, Steven, I'm really not in the mood to hear this. I just can you stop? I'm not really in the mood to hear this." And literally,
What?
I was like, "Oh, okay." And I never said something like that ever again.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, this teacher was not at all like that. She was like the definition of laid back. She was a cool art. She was like a really cool fourth grade art teacher and shit. But it was so shocking. It made me so sad. Like, why would you say that to me?
No, because like I've had that experience too, and it's like the most soul crushing thing for a little
Yeah,
kid.
I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm just sad.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why would you say that to me?
Yeah, why?
It's a self fucking portrait, lady. You're
Especially
talking
an
to a fourth
adult.
grader.
Especially to an adult too. Like
Like,
they're an elementary school teacher. They have to like have their emotions in check when they're dealing with children.
right. Well, my fucking elementary school teachers didn't, but
Like
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the sad part because like a lot of people go into education and they don't have the emotional capability to
Yeah,
deal with children.
and kids will remember.
Yeah,
Like when I have teachers come through like my line at Target, I say that's a very influential year. They will remember. I remember.
yeah. Cause have you ever heard of the phrase "the axe forgets, but the tree remembers"?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that. Like
Yeah.
I forgot that memory until now, but now that I remembered, I feel genuinely kind of sad remembering that shit. Because like that was
'Cause,
such a soul crushing experience.
yeah, with adults with children, like if an adult snaps at a kid, they're not going to remember that, but the kid's always going to remember
Yeah, like
that.
I've always been a little self conscious of myself, and hearing that from a teacher, that is not nice. After the kid just said he's gonna look handsome in his drawing.
Especially when the teacher is like known for being laid back, but you somehow provoke them.
It's like that feeling, like, oh, that feeling when you're like very tired at the end of the day, and someone's like, bah, 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 and you're like, hey man, can you just stop? Can you just slow down, dude? I'm not really in the mood. That's how she acted. It
Yeah.
was like, dude, Mrs. Blanderson, come on. You gotta say that to my face? Man.
You say this to me on at the hour of my nap time.
Before I'm sleepy.
You come to me on the day that I am so sleepy.
That fourth grade was a cool year. It was also a weird year because I started hanging out with this one guy. He was really nice. And look, nowadays he's really nice. He's really quirky. You met him at the surprise guest at the one recent hangout you saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were really close at the time. We were best friends actually.
Whoa, I did not know that. Lore?
Yeah, we were very close friends, and I don't know. I feel like I overreacted to some things. I was very jealous, but he also kind of took credit. But looking back on it, if he's ever listened to this, fucking, we were kids, but like at the same time, stuff like that hurts. Like some of the things we said to each other was really weird, and I should have given him a chance because I could tell he genuinely like wanted to be my friend and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, kid
Like
kid
if I could go
relationships are weird.
exactly, like if one thing happens, it's kind of done, and it's always
Cause
gonna be
like
weird. But
yeah,
like,
cause like friendships that young, like any little thing can like have them falling apart because that's all you
exactly,
have.
yeah. I kind of wish I like still like stuck with him, but like I don't know some of the things. But you know what? If I were to talk to him now, I've talked to him like in high school, and he was super nice, and we had no bad blood, so we were cordial. So that's good. That's good. I think he's a nice guy. He's a very swell guy. I'd have a nice. I'd eat a sandwich with him.
That's a true
I,
that's a true test of friendship, having a sandwich together. We've known
we've
each other for eight
excuse me.
we've known each other for 8 years and we haven't had a sandwich together.
And we've had burgers,
No, I mean like a homemade sandwich.
like a grilled cheese. We've had grilled cheeses.
Yeah, but that's like in a different. I'm talking like an actual sandwich with like meat and lettuce and all that
I
shit.
hate fucking sandwiches. You know that. But I hate sandwiches. I hate fucking like turkey sandwich with a turkey sandwich with fucking mustard. I
You
like it
don't
once in
like
a blue moon.
you don't like actual sandwiches?
Not really. Okay, sometimes I'll like it and I'll just devour it like it's the most delicious thing in the world, but like most of the other like 10 years of my life I do not like it.
What the fuck? I'm barely learning this about you.
I just don't really like sandwiches that much for some reason. I was just never
Is it
really a
like
big fan of like bread sandwiches.
is it like lie with her aversion to sub sandwiches in all forms?
I suppose so, but sub sandwiches are actually good, so
Okay, could we have a sub together then?
of course we could. Subs are delicious.
But we're not going to Subway.
Fuck no, that place is for fucking bottom feeders.
That was visceral. That one was personal.
Fucking was, man.
You got some lore there with Subway that you want to tell us about?
No, I've never been able to eat there because they had fucking peanut butter cookies right next to the fucking food.
I didn't even think about that.
I can't. And then the one time I actually tried it, it literally tasted like, okay, you get your photon anatomizer, and you get one of your child's play sub sandwiches, and you shoot it with a photonic resonator, and it turns into a real food. It's gonna taste like a plastic play food. It literally tastes like if you got your child's playset and made it into a real sandwich.
Is it like in that episode of SpongeBob where Plankton was eating the hologram of that sub?
It does. Wait. Oh, whoa. Wait. That's yes. That's exactly like it. What the fuck, dude?
It's like what was I gonna say? Oh, I forgot, but it has the same energy as like drinking a LaCroix almost.
Yeah.
Cause like the LaCroix, it's just sparkling water with like a hint of a pineapple 5 miles away.
Precisely. Just a little Hershey squirt of a pineapple.
Do you remember that one? I don't think I ever told you about him, but there was this one teacher at our high school who I liked really, really a lot. Like, he was my favorite teacher, but like,
Yeah.
the one flaw about him I could never get over was that he willingly drank LaCroix every day.
No fucking way.
Dead ass, he would always be walking around with a LaCroix can when he came back from lunch.
I think not our friend who was named after a month, fucking, they drink boobly or bubbly.
Oh my, I don't know if that, I've never had experiences with that, so I don't know if it's good or
It's
not.
alright. It's kind of what you'd expect. But LaCroix, come on. What do you have, 40 and wear fucking trousers? Come on.
That's exactly what he was. Stop.
And like, I'm not referring just to pants, but if trousers.
Trousers, yeah.
Grommet
I
and
had
looking ass.
I had a sip of LaCroix, and it just turned me off of sparkling anything for a long time.
I remember my first sparkling drink. I got it from Trader Joe's, and it just tasted like TV static, and I was like, "Oh, give me."
No, like when I went to go do laundry the other day, I went to the donut shop across the street to go get a drink, and I accidentally got sparkling apple juice, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's gonna taste
Oh,
like TV static," but it ended up being really good
oh, that's
actually.
good. It's
Like
lovely.
it wasn't like full blown TV static, it was just like a hint of carbonation.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And it came in a glass bottle, so I kept the bottle
Oh,
cap.
oh, dude, lovely. Oh, bottle caps are the best. What's a collection of like random objects? Like people collect bottle caps, people collect coins. What's a collection of weird things you got?
I have a
Just
collection of
unnecessary
all
amounts.
I have a collection of all your fucked up 3D printings.
Really?
Yeah. You when you first got your 3D printer, you gave me a bunch of your creations.
What? I don't remember
Hang
that.
on. Hang on, let me see what I have. I know I
What?
have a lot of
Like
them.
what? Really?
Dude, I have like I can see 4 of them like right now.
Are you fucking serious? I don't remember giving you anything.
Okay, I think I have all of them. So, I can't remember what the first one you gave me was, but I think it might have been the Moyai head.
Oh yeah.
It's a gray little moai head. I have that, and you gave me a 3D printing of a hand holding up the middle finger, and it's
Oh
like
yeah.
oddly realistically detailed, and it
Oh
creeps
my
me out a little bit.
god, yeah, I forgot about that.
And then I sent you a meme of
The
the
octopus.
the octopus holding up the middle finger. So you gave me five middle fingers.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot
But
about
like
that. Close in the
but
dark,
like does it?
I think. Is it kind of like a whitish off tone?
Um it might be, yeah.
Yeah, I'd shine a fucking flashlight on it for a few seconds and turn off the lights.
Yeah, because I think it's made of the same material as another creation you gave me, and I know that one is glow in the dark.
Oh, nice, nice.
But
What was the other
but
one?
like but like the thing with the fucktopus is that I had it in like my backpack or something, so some of the hands broke off.
Ah, now
So
it's just an
like
octo.
so two of the hands are okay, but the other two are missing the middle finger,
Shit.
and and the last one is just off completely. There's no hand.
Oh my god,
And
that's
then
funny.
the next one I have is an Among Us. You just gave me an Among Us to fucking piss me off.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then I think the last one you gave me was the Thomas the Tank Engine, his face, but it was just the faceplate.
Yeah, that I actually used the Thomas the Train faceplate as a test print to see if the printer's working well.
Yeah, you used the glow in the dark material and you printed it with that.
Yeah, I printed one of every single flavor of my filament. It's a good way to test your filament. Oh
So I
man,
ha-
that's such a cool print.
so I have that, and I have two other creations of yours that aren't 3D prints but are still things you gave me. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
you gave me the when Steven coin was still a currency, you gave me
Oh
that,
my
like my own
god.
personal coin.
Oh my god, yeah. That was that was like predating the Stevenplex.
That was in middle school.
Dude, yeah, my friend Jacob 3D printed that. I wonder if he still has that file for it.
3D printed. No, this one is made out of clay.
Oh. Oh yeah. My
You
friend yeah, shit. I forgot. I
uh,
made you one.
you were in art class at the time, I think, so you just stole an extra little bit of clay and made coins for all of your friends at the time.
Yeah, I remember that. Did I ever fire it or is it just like a nice like hard piece of clay?
Let
I
me
don't think
check the texture.
Yeah, it could be it's not bisque. Bisque is after you fire it. It's a bone dry, I believe.
It feels like
Is it chalky?
it feels hard, but it kind of feels a little bit sticky, kind of.
Yeah, no, that's bone dry. It's never been fired. But that's okay.
Yeah. And it has your old signature on it on the back.
The good old, you know.
Yeah. And then I have the little socks that you made out of clay for a keychain.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And you somehow incorporated the floating diamond into it, which is so fucking funny.
How did I do that? I stuck it through the pin, right?
Yeah, you put like a really long piece of wire out the head and you stuck the diamond onto that.
Damn, I'm amazing.
So
How
yeah,
the hell?
I just have a mini collection of all your brain creations here.
That's awesome. Man, I should 3D print more like little shits.
Yeah, I hardly hear about you using your 3D printer anymore.
No, it's kind of just a thing on my desk. I use it though. The thing is, I have a lot of difficulty leveling the thing. You have to like, keep that damn thing leveled, or else it
It
doesn't fucking
explodes.
or else it doesn't fucking print right. It's like trying to fucking draw a picture while the table's like moving side to side.
Oh wait, why is that kind of funny?
Because it is. I try to draw something, or I try to make a 3D print that's like too large. I come back to my room and spaghetti on the ceiling.
It's like trying to draw while there's an earthquake and the table
Yeah,
is
no,
shaking.
literally, like it's trying to draw it in thin air, basically. I hate it because and this isn't just my 3D printer. This is 3D printing in general. But like sometimes you could just be printing something 9 hours in, it'll just be like, whoopsie day. Okay, I'm gonna start making spaghetti everywhere. And fucking get it everywhere. Oh, you come back and that's a cup of brioche fucking spaghetti right in front of you. It's like, fuck. I was
Oh,
trying to print my proton pack. Now I got a big old bowl of linguine.
how much filament do you lose? Like, how much dollars do you lose if something like that happens?
Dude, I've never actually bought filament. I always ask for Christmas, so I have no idea. I don't know. I'd never bought myself filament ever. This is $200 for this printer. I used my stimmy.
Did you use your stimmy?
I did use my stimmy. Or no, I got graduation money.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a big $1,000 from my gramp, and that thing lasted. It lasted so long, and it lasted through so many Steam sales. And then that was like one of my final purchases I made with that. Before I just realized that money can go by so fucking fast,
I can't wait for the Steam sale.
dude. Same. I'm gonna get
Th-
Black Ops 3.
This is my first ever Steam sale.
Dude, nice. We should play Black Ops 3. We can play Moon.
If it goes on sale, don't you say those games hardly ever go on sale?
They never go on sale. They only go on sale during like the really big sales, like the summer Steam sale. So
Oh, really?
that'll be our best bet at getting it.
I'm still like reeling from like how I never realized the culture of COD games back then. Cause like as a
Yeah,
kid, I never really got into COD because the aesthetic wasn't really my thing. But
right.
you explaining the lore to me and showing the trailer really made me realize I missed out on a cultural phenomenon.
Dead ass, man. It made me the person I am. I know the Mob of the Dead storyline from 2014. I'm a lazy man. You see.
My favorite moment of you explaining the lore to me was when we were sitting in that Peter Piper pizza and you were like, okay, how do I explain this without sounding dumb? And then you went, okay, so there was this meteor.
Okay, so there was this meteor. It had 115 in it, and then it crash landed. And then the Germans, yeah, you hear me out. The Germans, they made super soldiers, and then they're full a Japanese man, a German, a German, and a American.
Honestly, the least insane thing the Germans have done in the World War II.
Honestly, and then wait until the Lovecraftian beasts get introduced by the Shadow Man.
And wait until that one guy fighting dragons tries to kill his younger self.
Seriously, one of the best maps ever. But it's batshit crazy if you don't know what the fuck is going on.
And he's in a mech and he's drinking and smoking a cigar at the
And he
same
goes,
time.
"I am Nikolai. I smoke."
And the American just shouts a bunch of stuff, and it turns out he voices Spike Spiegel from the hit Cowboy
like,
Bebop show.
Hoorah! I'm gonna go to the bathroom to make a shit. Hoorah!
I
Dang.
still cannot believe that was Steve Bloom, and I'm even more astounded that you recognized it was him.
I remember hearing like it was on like his voice cast list before I even watched Cowboy Bebop, and I was like, wait, this guy did Steve Bloom voice this? Oh man! And then like when he's not screaming, it kind of sounds like Spike, and it's really horrifying.
Yeah, because Steve Bloom's voice that he uses for Spike, that's his normal voice. So when he talks normally, it sounds like him. It's just Spike.
Dude, I would kill to have fucking Steve Bloom's voice. My name is Steven,
Dude.
come on.
I spent like 5 minutes mercilessly mocking the American character because they made him so stereotypically American, and you pulled up the receipts like, wait, I know this man.
You're like, yeah, what? Steve Bloom? Oopsies.
No, because like I hardly ever watch stuff that Steve Bloom is in, so like I only know him as Spike.
Yeah, that's how I was with J.K. Simmons. And then I realized he's basically God.
J.K. Simmons, he's J. Jonah Jameson, right?
And Cave Johnson, and Omni-Man, and the guy in the Farmers commercial.
The guy in the Farmers commercial.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
That's him?
The bald guy.
That's J.K. Simmons?
Yeah, that is J.K. Simmons, the bald man.
I've never seen him without hair.
I'm pretty sure it's the Farmers commercial, or is it Allstate? I don't know.
Yeah, we are farmers. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's like, you ever wonder about the man who went to the bathroom and slipped on his own cheek? Well, this is what happened. We are farmers. Bum.
Allstate is I can't
We
remember.
are
Wasn't
Allstate.
Allstate
Bum.
isn't Allstate when you need a good neighbor, Allstate is there?
No, that's fucking State Farm.
Is that?
No, Safe Flight. When, like a good neighbor, Safe Flight is no. Progressive is Allstate. Like a good neighbor.
Oh, it is State Farm.
State Farm is there. Yeah.
So what's Allstate's jingle? Hang on.
Allstate. We have the beef. What is it?
I don't. Did Allstate have a jingle?
I don't think it did. Why would they need one? Why do any of these insurance things need a damn intro? I don't know.
Allstate, you're in good hands.
Fucking stupid shit. You're in good hands.
Alright, Allstate, you're in good hands. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Farmers, we are farmers. Dun 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 dun. What else is there?
Fucking Ace is the place with the helpful hardware. Now, depending on what region or era you lived in, it could either be man or folks, as in the 21st century.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Man.
Wait, it used to be. It was man.
It was man at one point. That's
Really?
whenever I said the jingle, my parents were like, "Who?" Because it was man during their time.
I've only ever heard it as folks.
Yeah, but back then it was man.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, man.
Yep.
That doesn't
Interesting,
sound right. That doesn't sound right.
But it sounds right to them, which is really weird to me.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, man. It implies that there's like some omnipotent god out there who's just like the god of
It's
all
Ace.
hardware knowledge.
It's Ace. Come on, man.
Who's
Ace? You know what? One of my favorite things about Ace, whoever like manages or like owns the Ace hardware, they have their name like right in front of it, like Paul's Ace Hardware or like John's Ace Hardware.
Like the regional manager, like the person who owns the franchise.
Yeah, or no, the person like owns the store.
Really?
Yeah. Like one of my favorite Ace Hardwares is Paul's Ace Hardware.
Oh no, not Paul.
Yeah, I had to use a fake name, but it's something else.
Okay.
Man.
You're the one who goes to hardware stores a lot. Which do you prefer out of the big three?
Ace.
Really?
Well, what are the other two?
Ace, Home Depot, and Lowe's.
So my tier list is Ace, Lowe's, and then Home Depot. I don't really like Home Depot. It's kind of meh. Lowe's is awesome because, you know, my cousin used to work there and they got, you know, it's Lowe's, come on. And Ace, come on. I got the helpful hardware, folks.
Do we have a lot of hardware stores in this state? Can we do like a hardware store tier list?
I guess so. They're mainly all just Aces and Home Depots, though. But I guess I could do it based on the ones I've been to, yeah.
Like, I'm talking like company-wide, like differentiated by company. I don't mean like specific locations.
Oh, I don't think there's that many in here.
Yeah, because like the only three I can think of are Lowe's, Home Depot, and Ace.
Yeah, that's the thing. Unless it's like a small business, but you know, who knows what's going on the surface. I bet small businesses are like thriving, or do you think they're thriving?
Like in our current predicament right now?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so, because I heard a lot of small businesses took a hit when the virus hit.
Yeah, then fucking what are they gonna need hardware stores when the fucking coronavirus? The Wuhan okay. You remember what it was called that?
Yeah, the China virus.
That was a weird era because no one was really sure what the hell to call it.
No, they knew what they no, don't give them that benefit of the doubt. They knew what to call it. They just wanted to be racist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people. If someone
called it as Corona, and then some people called it the Wuhan, and then it went to COVID-19, and then it's just pretty much just COVID-19.
Yeah, more often than not, if someone called it the China virus, they were trying to be racist.
I never really heard the China virus, unless it was from like fucking Fox News or some shit. But
yeah, pretty much.
Fuck, dude.
Maybe
Weird.
Wuhan virus I can give benefit of the doubt to
Yeah,
because
I
that's where it
remember.
came from.
Honestly, yeah, I remember a lot of people in my class call it the Wuhan virus because that's what it was being called. Like that's because it was from Wuhan. That's it.
Yeah, I'll give the benefit of the doubt because it's from Wuhan, but
Because
like calling it the China
yeah,
virus is kind of generalizing it.
because like that was the main place where all the infections were. There was like 5 across the world, but like all of them were just in Wuhan, and then it kind of went, on world tour.
Did I ever tell you my mom thinks that she might have gotten like a really small case of it when it first hit?
No way, really?
Because it hit in like around February and March, right, of 2020.
Yeah.
I think around that time, my mom was on a business trip in New Orleans, so she was around a lot of people then, and that's when news started breaking out of the case. And on her last few days in New Orleans, she got kind of sick,
Oh shit.
but we thought, well, she thought it was just like travel sickness because no, you going
Yeah,
to a
like
new
jet lag
place.
and shit.
Yeah, you're in airports and stuff. You're probably gonna get sick,
Right,
but
right.
then she came back home and she was still kind of sick for a few more days and then she was fine. And then that's when the news started getting really, really bad about cases and we had spring break
Oh,
too.
oh man.
But like, I think about that a
Do
lot.
you
Like,
think she?
maybe, well, the thing is that I think a lot about that story, not because of the fact that she probably had COVID, but for the fact that she got back the time she did. Because like a lot of people had to shelter in place when the restrictions
Oh yeah, the flights were
were.
all turned off, right?
Yeah, so like, do you know how fucking terrified I would have been if a
Oh,
lockdown hit and my mom was all the way in New Orleans, Louisiana?
dude, she would be there for a little while.
She was all the way on the other side of the country,
What
my
the hell was she
guy.
doing there again?
Business trip.
Oh my god,
Yeah, she goes to a lot of weird places for a business trip. She used to
that's
go to
interesting.
Boston. She used to go to Boston a lot when I was younger.
Damn, location of Fallout 4. Interesting,
Oh my god, if she was in Boston, that would have been scarier because not only is that on the other side of
dude.
the country too,
That's
she's on the
German.
top. She's on the top part of the country too. Like she'll be
Oh,
diagonal from us.
oh fuck.
Like
And there's a lot of people down there. It's a concentrated area.
for reference for the audience, we live vaguely in the southwestern area, and my mom was all the way when COVID hit. She was all the
Oh,
way in the
northeast.
southeast. Yeah,
Oh
in the
shit,
southeast. Yeah.
that's
Like
horrifying.
I'm still not used to her. Like even back then I still wasn't used to her being gone for like a week or so. Imagine her being gone for like a month.
Christ, that'd put me on edge, man. That would not help with the anxiety.
It didn't help that like when she had free time she was like touring all the graveyards too. Like she was going to cemetery number
What the
5 and
fuck?
going to the Marie Laveau tours.
Why?
Dude, she brought me back a voodoo doll.
What the fuck? From one of the graves or what?
There's a store there that
Oh,
sells like voodoo stuff because I think it's cemetery number 3 or 5. That's where Marie Laveau is buried, so they sell a lot of voodoo stuff around there.
who's that again?
She was the queen of voodoo.
Whoa, whoa,
The voodoo queen of New Orleans.
holy shit,
Yeah, my mom grew up on stories about hearing her, so like she's a hardcore Marie Laveau fan.
dude, that's cool.
She brought me back the doll.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's right here next to me.
Oh, nice. Right next to your anarchy doll,
I should put them together. They would be friends.
dude. They would be holding hands and fucking being platonic and shit.
Sometimes the way I have it positioned, because like the voodoo doll came in like a coffin, so it's in a little tiny
Oh,
coffin box, and like the way I have it positioned, the door is always open, just like by a crack.
like Dracula.
Yeah,
I have come to get.
take your time.
I've come.
I come
Please,
to suck.
I need new sheets. I need new sheets. I've come. Please, it's so sticky. I have to count every grain of rice now.
I have to count every mustard seed.
Please don't. Please invite me in. I can't join. I can't come in. I can't come.
What's that bright lights in the sky? I haven't finished counting these seeds.
Please quit edging me. Let me come in.
No, Dracula, you're gonna come all over my sheets if I let you in.
I will count and come.
Wait,
That's
what
why
if?
they call me the Count.
Okay, wait. Do you think the counting thing would work if you asked them to count every single thread in your sheets?
Maybe count every fucking thread in my chonies. All right, whatever you say. It smells like.
He looks at the streak.
I see the I see the racing stripe. The streak, it goes downward. Beware, I will make your face turn upward.
Downward and fly.
I am Dracula. I will make brown. But beware, I am in your town. Episode 4, baby.
I fucking hate Dracula.
Why?
I don't like this interpretation of Dracula.
Oh.
I don't like the
I-
idea of him just like being like some dude you hang out with who just goes along with whatever bullshit you planned.
I'm Dracula. I like eating shrimp cocktails and gum.
And he drinks the shades of red out of items. Ha ha ha. He doesn't drink blood
Marceline,
anymore.
Oh, he's so cool. He fucking he drinks red cranberry juice and he also he smokes weed and shit.
And he plays bass guitar and he doesn't go blah blah blah.
Yeah, and he actually walks out in the sun all the time just to feel something.
And he actually loves his daughter and his grandson.
He drew a heart with his nipple. Come on, dude.
We're gonna have to explain that. We have to explain that.
You can do it. I didn't know about it till today.
So Steven sent me a meme where it was like a girl who had her TikTok profile picture was like a really like fucked up heart drawing. And he was like, what does this mean? And I had to tell him that apparently there's a trend on TikTok where girls will try to draw a heart on their phone with their nipple, or if it's a boy, they'll try to draw a heart with their pee-pee.
Interesting. And I can confirm I did fuck up that heart.
And immediately afterwards, you said, I should do that with my boob.
And I did. It wasn't cold enough though.
It looked like a cock and balls, my guy.
You know what? As a man, it just makes sense.
As a man.
As a representative of the mans, I use the nipple and I draw a pee-pee. It's simple as that. Come on, dude.
Okay, I have a question for you as a man.
Yeah.
So, what's it like to hug a man who's bigger and taller than you?
It's like hugging your dad, basically. You basically kind of grow up like that. You know, you hug your paw and he's fucking massive.
Does it feel safe?
Oh, sometimes it just feels fucking weird. Because why are you hugging your homies? Why ain't you kissing them? Right away, this Batman. Why aren't you kissing your homies goodnight?
Wait, like why are you or why aren't you?
Aren't you?
Why aren't you kissing the homies goodnight?
I don't know. It kind of feels weird sometimes because like men's bodies are shaped kind of fucking weird sometimes, and it's like you're trying to hug a fucking. It's kind of like you're trying to hug the Great Pyramid of Giza.
What, you're saying like some men are shaped like a pyramid?
Well, yeah. No, but no. Sometimes like everyone's shaped differently, and it's just like man got them sharp shoulder blades, man. I can confirm.
You
I
know
got
what?
sharp shoulder
Honestly,
blades.
I can't argue with you there. I feel like some men have like really, really angular bodies.
You see what I mean? Everyone's shaped like an Obama prison.
That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't remember the meme.
Yeah, but fuck. Yeah.
Because like there's angular women too, but like I encounter it a lot more with guys, especially like guys who are like cut. Like you can feel the
Right.
bone there.
Exactly. You can cut the giblets on his bone, you know? What's the
Like-
female equivalent of that then?
And like despite popular belief, muscle isn't really that nice to hug either when they're
No.
flexing.
It's not. Bodybuilders are fucking scary looking.
Like I don't know how, like I know that like muscles, like they're only tough if you flex them, but when you're relaxed they're kind of squishy. But with
Yeah.
bodybuilders, I don't know how far that extends. Like,
It's like they're
are there-
constantly solid.
yeah, are they just like a solid
There's-
hunk of rock?
Yeah, it's like the fucking flesh contorts around them.
It's like, I know they have to relax at one point, but it always looks like they're on guard and they're always flexing.
Yeah, it's like when you flex your ass cheeks and like in fear or something. It's like them, but like their entire body
That's just them 24/7.
just flexing their cheeks. There's this one guest I had. I saw him like before. He was like, "Hey, I remember you," and I was like, "Hey, this guy." This guy was one of those classic stereotypical guy. He was super nice, but like he had an Ohio shirt on, and had the little tank top that did not fit his his pectorals.
Honestly, I'm kind of into that, but go on.
Yeah, he was really nice. We talked about Ohio.
Oh, Ohio doesn't exist. That guy doesn't exist, my dude.
I know. It's all in my.
What did I tell you about talking to people from Ohio?
Oh man, I need some spice in my life. Everyone's from Minnesota. I don't know why everyone's from fucking Minnesota.
Okay, Minnesota I can excuse, but as soon as you start talking about Ohio as a real place, I can't trust you
I thought
anymore.
people from fucking Illinois and Kentucky and shit.
What?
Illinois and Kentucky.
Illinois? Okay, I'll allow it.
Where's Chicago located again? Is it Illinois?
Yeah.
Interesting. I had a friend from Illinois at one point. She was cool.
Did I ever tell you that when I used to go to church, we would get a lot of people from different parts of the country for some reason?
Why?
I don't know, but like whenever my cousin and I would go, there would always be a person there who was from like fucking Africa or New York or
What?
New Jersey or England or from Russia. It was so strange.
That's interesting.
Like all of these people from all over the world, the one place they could be, they go to a Catholic church in the middle of Podunk nowhere in the southwestern desert.
Exactly. It's interesting, yeah. Why here?
To be fair, the people from New York were flight attendants, so like they probably just had to come here. They didn't have a choice.
Yeah, they were just hanging out.
But like the people from like Russia or like
what are they
Africa,
doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Well, isn't your place pretty famous? Like, aren't there like paintings on the wall and shit?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, well you got that going. At least it's not like a fucking like Walmart church or any shit.
No, but like I think Daniel explained it to me once. Like, you know how like in some hotels, like if you're like religious or something, they'll give you like a list of churches you can go to for services.
Oh yeah, to get your quote in.
Yeah, I think that's Daniel's explanation for it. Like they just find the church. They just find the church on the list and are like, oh, I don't feel like going to like a different church. Let's just go to this podunk one.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Speaking of travel, have you ever had like this experience that I'm gonna comment on? So,
yeah, what's up?
For some reason, my family used to do this thing where like we would like check into like a hotel somewhere, like not even like out far, like we would check into a hotel near to us just so we could use the pool.
What?
We did that once. We like checked into like this shitty little motel and we only stayed there for like a few hours just to use the pool.
You know what?
And that was it.
That's valid because like a lot of my vacations were spent at the pool at the hotel. I loved hotel pools. Hotel pools are so much fun. They have like a different like type of pool vibe.
Like I don't know. Like I thought that was weird, but then I saw that other people did that too, so I was like, oh, I guess it's not that weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like taking like an in-state vacation. Like I was thinking about doing that this summer. I don't really know where I'd go, but like,
dude, my stepdad loves like staycations. He wanted to plan that like for this year, I think.
Oh, nice. Where would you go? Like Sedona or some shit, or like
you know where where the Chuck E. Cheese is?
Oh yeah.
I guess there's a hotel around there, so like he just wanted us to like stay at that hotel and we'd go to like the mall or whatever.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be fun, dude. That'd be fun. Hell yeah.
And we were gonna go to that Chuck E. Cheese, but now we're reconsidering that.
Yeah, the fucking Blaze. God, that fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
And listen, if I probably would have gotten a toy there, but they did not have my man Pasquale, so I could not give him my money.
Where the fuck is Pasquale? He runs the DK crew.
They whitewashed him. They got rid of him.
Yeah, they gave him limbs.
But like you've seen all the Chuck E. Cheese mascots. Like you see what I mean when I say that like all of the other mascots are like anthropomorphic animals and then they just have an Italian man on
Man.
stage.
Yeah, I love that. I love the randomness of it. He's like, and he's from like, he's like a comedy hour. It's like amateur hour or something.
Yeah.
I get a lot of Chuck E. Cheese posts on my Instagram. It's really weird. They're like employees who like work at Chuck E. Cheese locations who have like the animatronics or like there's this one like he works at a Chuck E. Cheese and he has like a genuine passion for his job and shit. And like he dresses up Chuck E. Cheese like during the holidays and shit. It's
Yeah.
kind of sweet, but it's also kind of weird.
We made that pact the other day. We're like, if one of us invents time travel, the first location we're gonna go to is a Chuck E. Cheese in its prime time.
Dude, that would be great. What? You know, honestly, thinking about the repercussions, would there be any repercussions if we went in there and ordered a pizza and watched the show? Like, let's genuinely think about this. Like, we sit down, we take someone's seat. This person sits down. This person was gonna meet their lawfully wedded wife at that fabled seat, and we take their seat, and they miss, and they go their separate ways. Then eventually, one of them breaks his foot, and he dies of a brainstem.
As long as we don't go there on December 14th, 1993, I think we should be fine.
Why that date?
You know what? Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, that's interesting.
Anyway, yeah, if we ever go back to Chuck E. Cheese in its prime time, don't forget that coupon we found, and...
Oh, yeah, it'd have to be before 2010, then.
Yeah, we could swing that.
But do you think they'd have the animatronics in 2010?
If we go before 2010, that probably means we could go back into, like, 1998.
That's true. I'd honestly want to go into the time when, like, all the the fucking knockoff, like, Showbiz Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese's were around.
Like, you want to go during, like that one photo you sent me where it was, like, all brown and it really looked like the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the era I want to go to.
Dude, same. I want to go to Showbiz Pizza. I like Showbiz Pizza.
Okay, what is Showbiz Pizza? I never understood the lore between Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese.
So, let me try and think on this.
Was it like a company merger?
So Chuck E. Cheese was a restaurant that was created by the CEO of Atari to put his arcade games out onto the floor and have people play. And since you can't really, as quoted by him, fuck up pizza, they decided to serve pizza there. Eventually, he, the business started going well. He got an offer from some other guy. And he was like, "Hey, man, I like your stuff. Here's a big lump sum of money." He's like, "Cool. Here's your big check, boy." Was that really echoey? But eventually there was a falling out, and he was like, "You know what? I'm taking back my money. I'm going back on my offer. No funding. I'm going to make my own restaurant, Showbiz Pizza, and I'm going to literally put it conveniently across the street from every Chuck E. Cheese in the entire country." So there was a Chuck E. Cheese and a Showbiz right next to each other everywhere.
So Chuck E. Cheese was the original company,
Right?
But then these two guys in the company, they had a falling out. So the other guy was like, "I'm gonna make my own Chuck E. Cheese with blackjack and hookers."
I'm gonna make my own rat. Yeah, he found it all started from like Disney animatronics. Like they were like, "Oh shoot, we're gonna make Badger's Pizza," and they're like, "Oh shit, it's a fucking rat." All right, Charles Entertainment, Chuck E. Cheese.
Would you say that he is the giant rat who makes all of the rules?
Yup.
A powerful rat named Charles Entertainment
Cheddar. I like cheddar better. Sounds funny.
We're just making the name longer every time we say it, like
Yeah.
Chuckington Entertainment Cheddar.
God. Eventually, I don't think people started getting the novelty of the dine in watch restaurants kind of started to go down. So Showbiz were like, all right, we're merging together. So they merged together, and they literally had a protocol to rip off every single face of the Showbiz Pizza animatronics and replace it with new skin suits that were Chuck E. Cheese themed.
That's horrifying. They reskinned them.
Yeah, no, literally, there's like fucking manuscript, like instructions, like rip off the Chuck E. Cheese face and slap on the new, or rip off the Showbiz face and put on the Chuck face.
I've honestly never seen footage of the inside of a Showbiz pizza.
It's fucking kind of horrifying, but you know what? It's kind of beautiful at the same time. It honestly looks really fun. Like I'd go there. Like there was an adult section where there was like some kind of like fucking nanny or some shit who like bullshit and play the piano and make really big innuendos. But it backfired, and because all the kids actually loved her a lot too, so it was kind of just for everyone.
Was Showbiz the one where it was like kind of more podunk, like they had like bears playing banjos and shit like
Yeah,
that? Okay, I think I've seen
exactly.
photos. I think I've seen photos of it.
I'll just send you the documentary on it. It's really cool.
Oh
It kind
my
of just
god,
tells.
I've been wanting to watch a Chuck E. Cheese documentary.
It's really, it just literally tells the entire history of like fucking like the kind of like restaurant style and like other competitors. Like there were so many competitors. Like everyone's like, oh, Chuck E. Cheese or FNAF was a copy of Chuck E. Cheese, but like FNAF could have totally happened. Like because there were so many knockoffs. For all we know, fucking Freddy Fazbear's and Emporium could have just been one of those knockoffs.
That was gonna be my next comment. So like we had like this phase of like arcade pizzerias, like we had Chuck E. Cheese, we had Showbiz, we had Chuck E. Cheese again, and we're in this current era of it being Peter Piper being king. Do
Peter
you
Pepper's the
think
best.
do you think the next phase could actually be like a FNAF style restaurant?
Dude, if they go that route, it'll either be the best success ever or the worst fucking idea in the world.
It really depends on what direction they take, because if they go for like
Like,
the realistic, depressing atmosphere, it's good. It's just gonna be Chuck E. Cheese.
like they have to have quality with it. There
But
has
like,
to be good. There has to be good food because like the adults are just gonna be taking their kids. To be honest,
yeah,
but
and
like
like
if
there's also the thing where like a lot of the FNAF fan base is like kids, so like
yeah,
they probably can't really lean into the horror element that much with kids
exactly.
with actual kids around.
Right. They're probably just gonna have to make it like how it was portrayed in the universe, just like a Chuck E. Cheese.
If they do make FNAF like a real thing, I'm really excited for like a hands-on animatronic like the Mangle.
Dude, I would love that. Dude, that'd
We
be
just
so cool.
we just tear it apart with our bare hands.
Oh, then reassemble it into a goose.
Dude, we could go to the Pirates Cove.
Oh, dude, but he will always be closed.
He's always broken
It's always broken because someone stepped on his toe.
because someone took his hook.
Have you seen like this one like animation? Like there's this really well made Blender series of like how the like FNAF like the animatronics would like get on stage and like have their shows, and it was really almost identical to how it was like at Showbiz and like Chuck E. Cheese, like them just bickering back and forth. They're like, Foxy, come on out. He's like, I don't wanna. He's like, come on, don't worry, it's okay. And he's like, all right, everyone, welcome. Hello, my name is Foxy. Hello, everyone, it's Markiplier here. You know, shit like that, you know.
So
But
like
like, it
it's like
felt really realistic. I gotta send it to you. Now, sure, of course, they had to like add a little bit of spookiness because you know
so like it's like an
analog.
it's like their interpretation of what an actual like FNAF
Yeah,
show would
but it
look
was like
like.
really good because like they were singing like songs you'd probably hear in one of those places, and like they're it looked choppy and like the animatronics and shit looked really good then.
I think I have seen it. I think it might be part of one of the FNAF
Analog things,
miniseries.
yeah.
Yeah, like the
What was
FNAF like the FNAF VHS tapes kind
Yeah,
of.
it was VHS videos. You know what's weird?
Mm.
You think animatronics are just gonna be like really robotic, but if you actually watch like one of the Showbiz pizza robots, honestly, you'd think it's a person in a suit. They're painfully
It's
lifelike. It is
it's
terrifying.
it's really scary how well audio animatronics were even back then cuz
Like
like
I don't know how the fuck they got like a bunch of wet like metal girders and rebar to move like that. It is genuinely so fluid and terrifying.
well you have to keep in mind that like in the 1950s Disney was the pioneer of that shit. Like
Oh yeah,
they like invented the audio animatronic basically.
yeah.
They
Like
just
hell,
like
Showbiz
they
Pizza Robot was one.
they stripped it down and brought it back up better and more technologically advanced than before.
That's true.
Like, have you
Dude, wait, I
seen?
think one of the animatronics worked at Disney. He worked on the Bear Crossing. Wait, Showbiz was or Billy Bob was one of the Bear Crossing bears.
I know you mean like an engineer, but like you made it sound like an actual robot like worked at Disney and then worked for the restaurant as like a sentient employee.
Yeah. It was like beep boop pop. All right, everyone get to work.
But like no, have you seen like walkthroughs of like in like Disney in like the modern time like on rides with actual
Yeah,
animatronics?
they're fucking insane.
Like remember when they did they made a world at Disneyland for James Cameron's Avatar, the one with the blue people?
I think so. Yeah.
Dude, the animatronic in that ride is insane. It moves just like in the movie. It moves like a normal person. It's scary.
It's fucking horrifying. Like, have you seen the Lincoln Room or something where he just
Yes.
makes quips? It's
Yes, the
insane.
Lincoln Room.
It's
Dude,
fucking,
even in the Frozen ride, like they have animatronics for Anna and Elsa, they just move like normal people.
yeah. My grandpa was always referencing to like, oh, you got to go to Lincoln. But the thing that also was really shockingly cool was the Cars ride. I don't know how the hell they made them move
Cars
like that,
ride.
or like how they got their eyes on the screen so well. But it was genuinely kind of horrifying.
Didn't we go on the Cars ride when
We
we went
did.
to Disney?
We fucking did. That was a good ride. And someone who was it Micah's hat that flew off into the sun?
It was my hat that Micah was wearing.
No.
Honestly, if we ever go back to Disneyland together, like as friends, I really want to go back to Radiator Springs because that
Dude,
land was really
we did
fun.
not explore that place for shit.
Dude, I think we liked it so much because it's literally just the Southwest. We were literally just home.
Oh, oh my,
We
yeah, and
were
they had
just
fake mountains. Oh
we
my
were just
fucking
home
god!
in the desert with cactus.
It really felt like you were kind of home.
Yeah.
They
Let's
even had the fucking Radiator Spring itself, like where the water came out of it and shit. It
I wonder if
was a
that's why
drinky fountain.
I wonder if that's why my brother liked cars so much because it just reminded him of the desert.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a very cozy place. It's on Route 66, so what the hell can you
Yeah.
expect? I want to go back there. I want next time I go to Disneyland. First off, I'm not going to spend 12 hours in one day. I'm going to take my time there and
Dude, let's just spend a
appreciate
week.
it.
Let's just spend a week there.
Dude, that'd be sick. I want to go to that one place that I'm not really super big on Star Wars, but I can appreciate like all the shit. But like, there's a place called Savvy's Workshop where you can make your own lightsaber, like a
Oh
high quality light.
yeah.
They're $200, but it's cool.
I still have the lightsaber from last time we went.
I'm so pissed I didn't get one.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I got a droid though,
You got a droid?
a little baby one.
Oh.
I got two of them actually. They're very cool.
If we go back to Disneyland, I am going to get myself a Porg if they sell one.
Dude, yeah. I will buy more souvenirs.
I have a Porg, but that's a Build-A-Bear one.
Oh. I want more souvenirs because I had $500 that day to spend, and I spent 50 on water and fucking the little droid toy.
Oh my dude,
You know where that money went to in the end? I bought my truck with it.
No way.
I did.
You bought your truck with your Disneyland money?
I saved that money for so long, so when I was finally ready to buy a truck, I bought it.
Let's make a Disneyland plan. Let's go back to Radiator Springs. I want to go back home.
Same here. I miss
Let's
the
go.
old Southwest.
Let's go look for my hat. Let's jump off the car and into the tracks.
and grab your hat that's still there and crusty. It's on a shrine.
It's all brown and sun bleached.
Mater wears it like in his sleep. It's like, I found this hat on the tracks. I found this hat on the track. It smells like rootin' tootin' pumpkin bread.
Well, Mater, it's really good to be back in Radiator Springs. I want you.
Stop. You gotta send me that. So stupid.
We gotta make a plan for Legoland. We gotta make a plan for Disneyland.
I'd probably honestly want to go to Disneyland before I go to Legoland because I've been to Legoland a lot.
Dude, if we go to Disneyland, we might get there by the time they completely change Splash Mountain into Princess and the Frog.
What?
Yeah, remember
They're changing Splash Mountain. Okay, is it still gonna be the same ride?
It's the same ride, just different theming.
You know what? I don't mind that.
Yeah.
The Splash Mountain was fucking horrifying.
Yeah, because like also think about it this way: Princess and the Frog had human characters, so we're gonna see like advanced human audio
Dude, I
animatronics.
can't fucking. That movie was so goddamn good.
I love, dude. What if they have a Dr. Facilier section of the ride?
Oh, dude.
They
That
have
would be
to, right?
dude, they'd have to all the walls be like covered in skulls and crossbones and shit. Oh, that'd be so cool.
There's shadows everywhere because he's got friends on the other side.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
They have to give him a section, right? He's one of the most
Yeah,
popular
of
Disney villains.
course. Why wouldn't they? And you know, another thing. I know how they got rid of what was it? Tower of Terror. What's it called again?
Yeah, Tower of Terror, they rethemed it to Guardians of the
Okay,
Galaxy.
honestly, I thought they like got rid of the entire ride and made it Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I didn't know they just rethemed the existing ride. I will
No, no,
go on that.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was so disappointed.
it's too expensive to tear down rides like that, so they just get rid of the previous
Yeah,
theming and turn it into a new
I
experience.
was so scared of it because I thought it was a roller coaster inside of a building, but no, it was just a cool drop themed around the Twilight Zone. How fucking cool is that? The Twilight. Oh, that's so cool.
God damn it, I forget that Tower of Terror was a Twilight Zone ride until
That,
people bring it up.
yeah, exactly. It's so fucking cool. That's so niche and like specific and awesome.
I never went on it. I don't like adrenaline rides.
I never went on. I was just so scared of it. But next time I go, I'm going on that ride.
On Tower of or Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah,
ride.
and I'm gonna get some more Dole Whip. There's this weird ice cream thing. It's like this pineapple like ice cream soft serve. It's called Dole Whip. It's really popular there, and I didn't get any because it was fucking. The line was massive, and well, when you're walking around a group with fucking 10 people, it's kind of hard to do that.
Did we ever go into Toontown section when we were there?
No,
I
nor did
kind
we
of
go on
wish
the Indiana Jones ride. We didn't do a lot of shit there.
we didn't do Haunted Mansion either, did we?
No, we were tired by the end of the day. We weren't sure if we could get on that ride, anyways. I wish we would have done a
Um,
lot more,
yeah.
but like at the same time, it's hard to manage that many people.
Especially when you're like only there for a day.
Yeah, for 12 hours. That is hard, dude. And when you spent the beginning of the day playing your violin all day,
Oh my god, I forgot.
fuck me.
The next time we go to Disneyland, so help me God, I am going on that Mark Twain riverboat if it's still alive.
Dude, yes. Oh, I want to go to Disneyland.
I'm pretty sure it's right across from Pirates of the Caribbean too, so we could just like do 2 for
I want to
1.
meet Jack Sparrow. I want to give him a big fucking bloom.
Let's go meet the pink pirate who used to be a slave on the ride.
What?
Did you never hear that story?
No, but I do know there's a real human skull in the ride.
Okay, so yeah, the bones thing is real, but like the pink pirate was so funny to me because I saw it change in real time.
What do you mean?
So like, on Pirates of the Caribbean, like it's just a bunch of like dioramas, so like you're seeing like a bunch of different scenes in like pirate era times.
Yeah, of course.
So like you remember that section of the ride where you're just like sailing through like a town and like there's like people just living their lives. Like there's a baker chasing thieves, there's a cat and a dog chasing each
I think
other.
so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of people talking to each other. I went to Disneyland with my tia and my tío, and there was a section of the ride where it was like a slave auction, I think, and they were like auctioning off women to be like married, I think. And
There
like
is no fucking way.
I'm serious. There was like
Hey,
and like
Disneyland. Wait, it's Disneyland.
yeah, and like on stage there was like this woman who was being auctioned off and she was wearing like a pink dress and she was like kind of posing for the crowd like she was kind of into it. But
Oh.
the next time I went to Disneyland, which was with you guys, they changed that entire section of the ride completely. So instead of an auction, the lady in the pink dress, she was a pirate and she was like telling
Yeah.
stories of like her grand adventures and like holding up a sword and had like a mug of beer.
Fuck yeah.
You remember the pink pirate though, right?
We never went on the ride.
Oh yeah,
It
but
was
you know
closed.
like her, like you know her from like the lore.
I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, whenever the next time I went to Disneyland was, whenever I went on that ride again, yeah, they changed it.
Rightfully so, but that's funny.
I need to show you a clip because
You need to
someone
show me a clip after this.
Yeah, because people have like, because people notice, so they like compared the clips to each other.
Yeah, you gotta show me this after. We should
I
probably
don't
wrap
know.
up this cast. We've gone on for a long time. This
Yeah,
is our longest cast.
oh my god, it's like 2 hours long.
Fuck, this is gonna take a long time to process in the Commodore 64. Craig, how the fuck are you holding up?
He's dead.
Uh, come on, I wonder what that last part of the audio was.
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
never listened to that.
Oh, the gasoline doesn't
Gas?
work. Oh, the gasoline
What?
doesn't work.
What?
Oh, the gasoline
Gas.